Hello, hello! Hope everyone is doing well tonight. It is 11:11, and so from what I understand, there's supposed to be some really good energy with that number. So anyway, tonight I wanted to come and share some of my writing. I know that many of you have heard me talk about my favorite poet, who is Gideon Lecrae. You've probably seen me share some of his poetry and his writings. In my opinion, the man is a true wordsmith. So I'm kind of taking a cue from him tonight. I saw him do a reading of a clip of his poetry, and I really felt like putting your own personal voice to your words kind of makes the selection and the reading more powerful. So I wanted to do that tonight. On my YouTube channel, typically I'm sharing about psychology. I'm really passionate about that area, but I also wanted to share something from another passion of mine, which is poetry and writing. Words are so powerful. Literally, if you think about the word spelling, it's spell, right? Abracadabra, spelling. Words have that much power. So they influence, right? So anyway, I wanted to share with you a writing that I titled "My Head Was Toward the Moon." I kind of thought it being 11:11 and us having this beautiful moon to look at, that it would be kind of cool to share something that I wrote several years ago about the moon. I'm really fascinated by the moon. I've always been very captivated by it. I remember whenever I was a teenager, I would lay in bed and I had a window that was like this far up from like where my bed was. So I would lay and I would prop my head up on my windowsill and just look straight up at the moon. And sometimes I would fall asleep like that. And I don't even remember thinking very much. I just remember staring at it and thinking how beautiful it was, and thinking how beautiful the yard and all the landscaping and the pond where I grew up at, there was a pond, and just how the moonlight transformed everything. Everything looked so different. Everything looked so much more intriguing in the moonlight. It's very exciting to me. So anyway, I'm going to kind of share from that headspace. So I really hope that you enjoy this. I've had a few of you reach out and comment that you do like my poetry and some of the things that I'm writing on my blog, which is The Catalyst. It's on WordPress. I hope you'll check it out. And like I've said before, I'm not doing any of this to be like, a YouTuber or anything like that. I have just recently felt a very strong conviction that life is meant to be fun. And so everything I'm doing lately is kind of stemming from that. If it feels fun, and then it's not like breaking the law or hurting anybody, if it feels fun to me, I'm going to do it. So YOLO, right? But I want to read this to you. Hope that you enjoy it. If you don't, please don't be brutal and let me know, okay? Great. All right. My head was toward the moon. My head was toward the moon, and the waves were washing over me. They promised to carry me away, but they didn't. My head was toward the moon while I tracked through the forest. I listened to the sound of nightfall and anticipated being carried away, but I wasn't. My head was depending on the moon as I walked down the path. It was dimly lit and leading me to a place of rest and endless curiosity. I thought I'd fall into night's embrace, but I didn't. When will all this searching end? I had my eyes set upon the moon as I went into the moors. Unusual shadows passed before me. Odd shapes seemed to rise from the moors. I thought perhaps I'd become entranced, but unfortunately, I didn't. Oh, moon, why can't you give me the journey that I desire? I want to be lost in a world of wonder and intrigue. That is what my eager imagination seeks. I want to be taken beyond the bounds of the present. I want to ride high and softly over the earth, to look back down on the state of humanity as she sleeps. As they lie upon their beds and their dreams begin to unfurl and their hearts are revealed, I want to weigh their thoughts. I want to hear and see their dreams. I want to escape my own boring natural life. My head was toward the moon as I pondered late at night upon my bed. I wondered about odd things. My thoughts became macabre. I thought, truly, I will be numb momentarily, but I laid there alert. I feel that so many worthy things are wrought in the darkness. The moon itself is quite the clever and shrewd orb. It's admired for a light not its own. It's able to convey the sunlight which bounces upon it and introduces the earth to a new take on what sunshine is. It is for this reason that I admire the moon. I prefer its nightly offering of light. It's not too bright. It enshrouds me with creative and peaceful energy. I keep my head always toward the moon. It is my one true guiding light. The oceans acquiesce to its gentle seduction. Tides are a result of the magical consummation of moon and water. Why can't I be like the tides? Well, perhaps I already am. I rise and fall and ebb and flow. Breakers come crashing out of my soul. I am stirred. I lay here tonight with my head under the moonlight. I look up at my faithful silver friend. I envy you, my friend. I say to the moon, suppose we are all made of stars, then what? Shall I climb? Do I ascend on moonbeams? Will your lovely glowing beams prove to be my steps to transfer me out of this earthly realm into the place I want to live? I want to live where dreams go to die. I want to create and rehash and send those dead dreams back into the world that the dreamers may remember. I want them to experience their time at one more chance, to see their eyes light up with the remembrance of things so precious that they could only be birthed during the night, under the cover and influence of you, my friend, the moon. Words fail me to express how badly I want to escape into your quiet wonderland, a land of seduction and dreams and influence, but best of all, mystery. Yes, I am famished for the mysterious. I long to be in dream state. This is why, my dear friend, I will keep my head towards you at all times, that others may scoff at my pleasure as I lie in dream state, that they may envy the inventive ideas that come when I'm under your influence, that they would lust and crave to take a peek into my head at the dreams that drift lazily through. All right, so I hope that you enjoyed that. That's the end. I do plan on sharing other writings as well as the psychology observations and tidbits. And I hope that this is all very entertaining, helpful, fun for you. And I will do another one as soon as the chaos of life permits. Okay? Well, thank you for listening. Have a great night. Bye.